Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. That's right, it's live stream time. Cannot wait, cannot wait. Been looking forward to this all day. I have no time to do anything. It's just been working on projects, recording, snapshot video, shove food down my throat, live stream, then I gotta go out. All in a day's work. And I woke up early today. I went for a walk first thing in the morning. I was watching one of these fitness videos and the bloke reckons that doing like a fair bit of exercise as soon as you get out of the bed like help you a lot. So I went for a walk and I don't really feel I noticed the difference. But maybe it's not quite the same thing. So hello to everyone in chat. Thank you for the bananas. Asuma's dad, Josh the Mumbo guy, Silent Crimes, Heidelka Furder Worder. Thank you for all the bananas, people. I know I'm live now. That's terrific. Let's log on to the Hermitcraft server and let's talk about what we're going to do this episode. Live stream, even. Yes, it's a live stream. So, these guys aren't farming, and I've had tons of advice about it. And I did a little bit of it. Wait a minute. No, this guy's working because look, freshly planted crops. At the front there, they definitely... Alright, let's check on each and every one of them. Got some blocks here to pillar up. This guy over here, not so interested. I've had tons of advice as to what the problems might be. There's one though that I think is something I definitely overlooked when putting this together. This guy's going for it. Nice. Nice. Okay. I don't want to give you guys spoilers. So, although they're farming, I'm not going to check 100% that worked. Oh, he's over there in the distance. Redstone Freak Jr., welcome back, my friend. Just joined, how are you? I'm good, thank you for asking. I'm alright, actually. Yeah, I was feeling like I'm going to be a bit exhausted, but then I ate and sort of woke up a bit. Got a cup of tea here, must get some reminders for that. So the plan is, this live stream is just to do some trading and figure out this stuff over here. Tons of potatoes, don't really need those. I'll take the emerald though. If I go silent, it's because I'm sort of hiccuping or burping a little bit. I've just eaten. It happens every stream. If you hear me just go, like silently, it's because I'm burping and I don't want to be rude. And yeah, I just eat. Like I have to eat and then live stream. And after you eat, you sort of need, like your food needs time to digest, doesn't it? HDP says, X your tea. Thank you. I'm going to leave it a little bit longer because it's very hot. How do you feel about Earl Grey? I can't remember if I actually tried Earl Grey tea or not. Oh, yeah. Can you hear those minecarts? We've got a little bit of a problem here. And the only way we're going to solve it is basically with a sword. Yeah, there's a crazy, like, grouped up bunch of minecarts. They're actually going all the way across and then back again. So we're going to have to, like, kill this guy, probably. Yes, let's go below and see. I don't want to be down here. Bam! Good thing we've got the ender pearls. Don't stress yourself, says a wild Chio. I'm not stressed out. I'm not stressed out. I'm good. Right, butcher, don't really care for. So if we get rid of that... Oh, that's... Oh! Do you know what? The minecart has gone back over there. Which is very odd. I've had this problem before. It's a real pain to fix without breaking stuff you don't actually want to break. Let's go up top and see what's going on over there. Asuma, do you have an iron farm, says Whooper. The server has an iron farm and we need to check up on it, which is something we'll do in this live stream. It looks like they sort of went all the way down to the other end and stayed down there. X, can you suggest an awesome tea type that isn't bitter and tastes awesome? Space Kitty, if you think tea is bitter, it's quite likely that you've got a lot of sugary stuff in your diet, because tea is, like, you know, without sugar by default, right? So if you think it tastes bitter, interesting. Okay, we've got an empty cart down there. It's because basically it is sort of bitter. Right, I think that fixed our problems, but not all of them. Oh, this is bad. So it's sort of stuck. Let's get rid of this guy. Ha! Okay. Yeah, that definitely looks bad, but not as bad as it could be, believe me. I'm just going to reject this minecart instead of using my pick. I don't want to break anything. Asuma, check Mumbo's Notch Temple, says Javin Bast. We might go somewhere else, but unlikely, I'm just saying. Also, Owen Hendrick, welcome to the stream. He says, hi Asuma, this is my first stream. Awesome, welcome buddy. And we got a noise in my ear. Let's bring up the thing, because I'm not prepared. We've got a donation here from Pony Butts, with the amazing username there. Glad to catch another stream. Might become a patron for January, but never played modded before. Is it hard to get used to? Pony Butts, for me it was. However, here's what I would say. Play it like it's vanilla. Like, learn Tinker's Construct, just the one mod, read about it, it'll make sense, and then play it like it's vanilla. And you'll probably, you know, discover things and be like, oh, I did it like the vanilla way for so long. But it doesn't really matter, because it's the same game with all the extra stuff, so you can still have fun. Anyway, I need a way... I know this is just going to go wrong, whatever I try, so... Okay, so far it's actually gone correct. I can break that one. Yes, yes, yes. Can I break this one? If I jump... Yes! Okay, last time I did this, I ended up breaking so much stuff, it was really annoying. Bam, we're going to go over here. I'm going to put the ender pearls away, and I think we fixed it. Hex, do you know if they fixed the bug where skeletons are stationary during the day, and you can't hit them, they just stand there? Randy, no idea. Hex, I bet you don't read my comments, says I love book. I bet I won't. Yeah, I'm not going to read that comment. X, what do you think of doing a hardcore raiding series with EFO? Well, EFO doesn't play any form of raiding, and neither do I, so I don't think we're the best people to play it. I gotta say though, I've seen some stuff with factions. Like, my initial impression of factions was that it wasn't something I'd really like or enjoy. Then I sort of realised I don't know... How did you get out here? I don't know how this one escaped. I don't really know too much about factions, and so... I don't know, I just saw some stuff, like some videos on it that looked kind of interesting, but haven't really had the time to learn much more about it. But factions, I guess, has sparked my curiosity. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I left it on this mode. That is really bad. That is really bad. Oh, I'm going to have to kill some villagers. Great. That's my fault. I should have checked the lamp. That's why it's there. X, do you still want 1.8.1 as your client? I use that one so that I can AFK easier with the F3. No, what was it? F3P trick. And also Optifine, which actually updated to 1.8.8. So I was going to see if that worked and what happened to the F3P trick as well. Potato Viking says murder. Welcome back, buddy. Murder, murder, indeed. Don't know why you say murder. Right, so we got rid of some villages. Oh, yeah, that's right. We had one over here. This guy's going to affect the village. I know it. He's going to have those negative particle effects. Except I didn't see them. Maybe that's because he's one-hit kill. Got a noise in my ear. Mega Alexa 1 has resubscribed for 7 months in a row. Thank you so much for your epic support. Do appreciate it. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. Thank you for the resubscribe. So, we're going to do some trading, and I'm wandering around like a bit of a nutter at the moment. You may be wondering what I'm up to here. Just want to double, triple check everything's okay. So what we'll do is jump back down below, and we'll turn the thing on first. Nin404 says, do you play console games? I do not, really. No need for a console when you got a PC. Right, let's destroy... Ah, okay. Okay, right, I see what's going wrong here. Right, now I need it to change. I'm going to do it by hitting that. So they should now die, and that should all be fixed. Can you do a Hermitcraft episode with a trading montage to get a ton of loot? That's a nice idea, to do a montage, but I doubt I'll need to do it like that. I don't know. I'll keep that in mind. I find montages need to be like a little bit more spontaneous. Whooper says, I subbed yesterday and I already love your videos. I struggled to read your message. Sorry about that. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for subscribing and glad you enjoy the videos. We do live streaming too, of course. Bluesfire, welcome to the stream, buddy. Right, we've cleared up that mess, and I'm going to leave these in dispose mode, which is really what they should be in anyway. So we don't really want to trade with clerics, so see you later. Not interested in trading with the white coats either, so we'll just give this a little update. And you get to stay. Right, so now you get to see, you're seeing spoilers by the way, absolute spoilers. You get to see something cool now. If I chuck these in here, right, let's see if they, oh, is that working? No, it's working properly. I was a little worried they were going to group up. Right. See you later, chaps. I think it used all of the minecarts. Great. Oh, okay, right, so now they come back. That kind of makes sense, but then, that's going to cause a big problem. I'm glad we discovered that. Right, so I know why they're coming back, and I know this is going to cause a problem if there's more minecarts and they come back in there. So basically we need like a one-way track at some point. Winter Kirschensaf says, wow, he killed the best villagers. No, 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 no. They are not the best villagers. I'm assuming there's some sort of miscommunication here. Actually, it doesn't matter if he goes back because it's not going to break at the moment. Right, so is this the same? We are having problems today with our system, aren't we? You're the same chap who was here earlier, I think. And if I'm going to get you to move, I'm going to have to break this. And, oh my god, what did I just do? We are off to a terrible start this stream. Right, I don't know why you're stuck there. It doesn't make sense to me. You're going to get a smack in the face. I know it's rude, but... oh, what did I just do? That was so silly and foolish. What is wrong with me? We'll find a way to fix it. Right, excuse me chaps, it looks like I'm being a bit of a derp today. I don't have... there we go. I don't have... right, I do have a bucket of water. Okay, never mind. So, hopefully that doesn't break anything over there. What have I done? Put you there. And repaired. Okay, right, so I have completely and utterly lost my train of thoughts. We have a rail here, a rail there. I think it might have destroyed some rails. I don't really want to be... oh no, no, it's all good. It's all good, right? Okay, then you're going to go up and everything's going to be fine, right? Right, so I have no idea what we were talking about. I think someone said I got rid of the good traders. The best trades, I'm going to explain it all to you now. These guys right here are definitely awesome. Paper for... yeah, sorry, paper for emeralds, not bad. Oh, I haven't traded with you much, have I? And then you get 3 different books. So over here we've got Respiration 1, Depth Strider 3 for 11 emeralds, and Feather Falling. So the Depth Strider is the keeper right there. Yeah, so then moving on from those guys, the toolsmiths and the weaponsmiths, the black coats, will give you diamond tools that are enchanted, which you can then combine with other ones to make unenchanted ones. So the 2 of those are absolutely brilliant. The leather workers have got pretty pants trades for stuff to do with leather, so they are probably the worst. See you later. The priests don't really have good trades unless you want bottles of XP or you've got a gold farm. However, there's... right, he's stuck there, fair enough. Misa Used to Play says, X, these rooms look awesome, thank you. Thank you. Right. Then we've got farmers over here. This is actually a fisherman, which is pretty useless. I do need to double check these guys, but the farmers themselves have tons of great trades. Yeah, so basically it's the black coats and the white coats that are the best in my opinion. Anyway, we need to do some things to trade with them. So I think I left my emeralds somewhere and I don't know where. Huh. Well, now that we've fixed this mess, I'm going to be wandering around looking for wherever I kept my emeralds. Press the button if they don't move. Yeah, if they get stuck, they seem to stay stuck. Where did I put my stuff for trading? Like, I had a lot of it, and I put it in a chest nearby, and now it's all gone. I understand where I've put my emeralds. Well, I don't know what to say then, because they're not here. Oh, I'm going to have to scratch my head on that one. Maybe I spent all the emeralds. I haven't really brought anything with them. Huh. Assume it is the T-cam broken. I don't know what the T-cam is. 42nd 42nd Gamer says, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Getting off to a real derpy start on this stream. It's got to be said. No! Oh. Speaking of derpy, just throwing my shovel around. No big deal. Just chuck that in there, and then we can go pick it back up. Right, off you go. Except you don't want to move. Fair enough. Right, whatever. So I've looked in every chest in this area. Except these ones. Bam! Yes, there it is. There's the stuff that I was trading with. Right. Zloey XP, welcome to the stream, buddy. If you're drawing a little sketch, then that'd be absolutely amazing. Here's things you can draw sketches of. Me destroying loads of rails with water over there. Villagers getting stuck in our machine. I don't know, you probably missed all the derp action there's going to be for today. Are you really feeling cactus, says Declassed. Yeah, I'm feeling cactus. That sounds like a good way to describe it. Okay, so what kind of trading do we want to do? Probably some paper trades with these guys. I'll show you how the trading goes. So, lure free for 20. Not something I'm interested in, but we want to save... we want to get one of every book, basically. Hi X, did I miss anything? Tahassif, you have missed the derpying around derpiness, and now we're getting onto the good stuff. Right, and then here's another one that needs trading with. So we basically just refresh their trades and then see what they've got. Oh yeah, no, you've got to do one more trade. Sometimes you can do the paper trade again. Let's try it with this one. So, yep, that worked. So then we go have another look, and this time we unlock... Yeah, we've got to do one more round again. Now let's see if we can just do the one. Is that good enough for you? Doesn't look like it is. Try it with this guy. So the first one, and the second one took it as well. Okay, cool. What about the third one? You should stream more. I love it, says 42nd Gamer. I stream like fairly regularly, about as much as I can, realistically. I might stream again on Saturday. If not, it might be next Monday I stream, because I've got loads of things coming up. Let's try that one more time there. If it doesn't, I'll do a different trade. No, okay, so you can do it all with paper. It's pretty cool, actually. So, punch 2. Oh, and that's it. We need to do one more, don't we? Punch 2 isn't too great. So this is what I do. I just sit here trading with them over and over again. I should probably just do it like this. Just do 1, 1, 1 over again. But I'm trying to keep count as well, which is a little bit silly. I got a reminder from a couple of people in chat to drink my tea. Leia says, Suma, step back, take a deep breath. The derpiness will pass soon. Ah, that's some good tea. Yes. However, I am always derpy, so... It'll pass momentarily. Right, did I unlock anything? Yeah, I'm not paying enough attention, basically. Trying to look at chat as well. Right, so the paper trade's now locked out, which means we're going to be forced to do a different type of trade. I like to do the glass one, which I think you might be able to select from the first menu just by putting in 1 emerald. What about you? There you go, I saw it, he got his new trade. So now we get to find out if we're going to keep or get rid of this one. I'm breaking free for 33, I'm pretty sure we've got that really cheap somewhere. I'm breaking free for 13, so no, this one will get the keep actually, because we want the lure enchantment, but not that. Where was it actually? Where are we standing here? I've lost track of where they are. Huh. We had two next to each other, and I've somehow managed to lose them. Is it these two? Have I been trading with one who's already got it? Protection 4. So what did you have? Sharpness 5. No, that's not them. Was it you? Lure 3. Oh, I've already unlocked this guy's trades. So I was being a dummy there. Right, that makes sense. So you're lure free for 20. There we go. Impulse joined the game. Yes, he did. Hi, I didn't even notice. So did False, I didn't even notice. I feel so bad. X, you should build a huge Christmas wreath hanging off of Mumbo's base. That sounds like something that I'm not really good at building. Fire has got a donation here saying, love the videos, X. Thank you for the donation, buddy. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. It's been derpy so far. Also, hello to Fozzie in chat. Welcome back, buddy. Let's have a look. So this chappy here is Depth Strider 2, and we've got to continue trading. So we'll just do it one at a time here. You've already been traded with. Looks like he's not going to care too much. There you go, and it's locked out. So it might unlock, but maybe not. Oh, there we go, unlocked. So what do we got? That one next. I'm just going to do the glass trade. It seems like when you do the one at the end, you've got a better chance. There you go, of unlocking the next bit. Looting free for 24. That might just be a keeper right there. See if we can get him to unlock again. Yes, he unlocks again. Incredible. And lure free for 18. So this one's been rejected because the other one's got a better one. However, I'll keep him around. So what did I get? Looting free for 20, wasn't it? Let's go have a look. Looting free for 19. So this guy's our new lure guy. Lure free for 18. Let's write all in caps. 1, 2, 3, 18. So that now means that this chap right here is useless. Do you have a cheap paper trade? You don't. If they've got a cheap one, I like to abuse that, but otherwise, see you later, mate. And that's how we do the trading. So X, have you found any cool places to record some more bicycle vlogs, says Elysian Legion. No, I have barely had time to look. I've been super busy with YouTube and videos and stuff. Right, let's start trading with the weaponsmith over here. There's still some good trades that I need to get from these guys, and these ones are really quick to unlock stuff, which is cool. Are the villagers willing to breed through trading or only through food? Siren is a cat. You get them willing to breed by the amount of food they have, I do believe. Right, so this is where we get to do the iron trade, and I just take all of it from these chaps because iron is cheap. Bam, there you go. And some more. Right, they like that. So, a sword for 13 and an axe for 9. I think actually we might be wasting our time here. Phil says take time off YouTube for your hobbies, X. I can't really, I can't. I have to... Well, in the future I might be able to, but where I'm at right now I can't. Let's see. Why did I walk over here? I walked in the wrong direction and immediately forgot while I was going this way. Cheapest sword and cheapest axe, and that is a weaponsmith. So at the moment we don't need to trade with weaponsmiths, so we can just use their iron trade. So let's go all the way back down here. What do we have? Are you a toolsmith? You are. So we can trade with these guys. I'm yet to get the cheapest trades on the toolsmith. This chap is also one we haven't really traded with yet, so let's get him going. And what's this chap? Another toolsmith, okay. And then we have the two that we were trading with. Let's have a look. Phil says, no X, you don't have to, we understand. It's not that, it's that this is my job. No bills to pay. You know, like, obviously it was once a hobby, but now it's not. So I have to treat it like one. And obviously it's the best job ever. I'm not moaning, like, when I say I don't have time for other things, like, I truly enjoy doing this, it's just, sometimes it's a bit much. Right, let's go have a look at our trades again, because I've already forgotten. I'm looking at the toolsmith, we need 12 on a pick. Once we get 12 on a pick, we've got a keeper. So this toolsmith is basically useless, that means we're going to abuse the iron trade that they have. Bam, just take all the iron we want. Until he locks us out. So if he doesn't refresh, he's useless, but he's refreshed. Right, and that's the weaponsmith that we don't need. So once again, Just going to abuse the iron trade. Right, so now we need to go visit the iron farm and get a stupid amount of iron. How does that sound? I'm going to store these things in here now, because they're much more useful when they're here. Including all this stuff that I don't even know what it's for. Bam, there we go. Excellent, right. Do you know what? I did that video about organising your inventory, and I still haven't had the time to organise mine. I want to redo all of this. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. and get a bit more structure to my inventory. Elysian Legion says, I'd love to be a full-time YouTuber. It might sound great, but really, like, I think it's a bit different from what you think it is. Like some things look glamorous from the outside, and maybe they're not quite what you thought they were when you're doing it. And I certainly learnt that about YouTube, but this is definitely for me. I'll explain in a little bit more detail. What am I doing up here? I'm trying to go to the Nether portal, which is actually on the same floor. So I've seen a lot of people come and go doing this, and you can see that sometimes, like, doing videos constantly, like, just isn't for everyone, and some people can't figure it out. So it might sound like a great job, but then when it comes to the fact that you have to do videos constantly, that can be difficult for some people. You might think it's great, but if you actually had to put in all the hours and figure out how to make videos constantly, then it might not be quite what it seems, right? So, I mean, I've gone through a period it felt like you were going somewhere, and then it felt like it was, you know, on YouTube you're sort of chasing a dragon or something like that. Like, you realise that, oh wait, this doesn't end. Like, you don't, when you get like more subscribers, it's not like you get to a point and then it's like you've won the game. It just goes on, and then you have to realise to enjoy the journey and enjoy what you're doing, more than like YouTube success, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm talking quite abstractly. I'm quite sure I'd never be a full-time YouTuber, says B Cracker. If you're saying that you don't have what it takes, or that you don't want to, if you don't want to, that's fine. If you're saying you don't have what it takes, you'd be surprised. You know, I think... Oh, what's going on here? We've got a bit of lag. That was crazy! What's going on there? Right, anyway, what was I talking about? Let's grab... Got distracted by the lag there. Let's grab loads of iron. And can we put some more in here? We can. That's terrific. Bam! Love all of this iron. It's an iron farm, people. If you're watching and wondering where I got all this from. X, how often do you go on vacation? Not very much. Harry's like a couple of times a year I have a bit of a break or go abroad. Right, let's go back this way. Elysian Legion says, I know it's hard work, but I love Minecraft and entertaining people. Well, there you go. If you love those two things, then it's probably for you. But yeah, what I was saying a moment ago is just that there was this point where when you started it, like there was this huge excitement for, like, you know, oh, this video's got 1,000 views and, you know, 10 people subscribed today. And then after a while, like, you realise that that novelty sort of wears off and it's about what you're doing more than those numbers. But I feel like I've been quite lucky to still be here doing it today. Very lucky. Your iron firm is broken, says Hindergusta Gangster. I don't know how to say your name. I don't think it is, because it's producing copious amounts of iron. Fire says the iron farm is totally not cheating. Really, it's like, it's whatever you think it is. If you want to call it cheating, then let it be cheating for you, because it isn't cheating for me. For me, it's a case of, I played this game for so long, I want to be able to do these things, you know, quicker or differently to how I used to do them. I don't want to grind for hours to get iron out of a cave so I can then trade it with a villager. I've done that. Now I want to move on to the next thing. We've got a donation here from Gurin2K saying, oh, happy streaming day. P.S. Biffercraft forever. What's this about Biffercraft? Oh, is it happy streaming day today, apparently? Is it National Livestream Day? I don't know. Anyway, thank you for the donation, buddy. As always, hope you're having a good time watching the stream. And Haris says, X, are you going to upload this to YouTube? Absolutely. Absolutely I will. So this is the one, yeah, we're now abusing the iron trades here. We'll abuse your iron trade, we'll abuse your iron trade. Right, yeah. Just double checking. And basically we're just going to take as much as we can. And if they keep refreshing, that's amazing. You might be smarter to do one trade at a time before it locks out. So you only take one emerald, and then you open close. But this is slow and tedious, and I'm just here to take a few emeralds before we give them the chuck. So that's something to consider. Tango is in chat apparently, so hello Tango. Hope all is good, buddy. Your iron farm is providing us with emeralds. Right, we can say goodbye to these chaps. See you later. This is how we do the trading. Right, so what did this guy have over here? Toolsmith. 13 for a pick, not good enough. 12 is what we need. I haven't seen a 12 yet. Hermitcraft is the best server ever, says the blue crafters. I know what you're saying, the best server ever. It's amazing, isn't it? Amazing community here. Let's chop all those things together. What means noise in your ear, says Gaming Fan? It's basically when I get a little notification and I said noise in my ear and people seem to like it. Top of the morning to you, laddie, says IZT Man. Is it morning where you are? That could be a thing. You could be on a different part of the globe. Oh. Oh, cup of tea. I just looked at it. Let's have a sip. Also, False is here. Hello, False. It's a party in chat today. Everyone's here. Oh, apparently Zlo has posted a picture for me. I really want to see this, actually. Oh, that is delicious. Delicious stuff. Can we get more emeralds? We can. Excellent. Right. Now I'm going to go quickly check my Twitter. And I might retweet. Yes, I will be retweeting. Everyone go check my Twitter. Twitter.com/Asuma. And retweet this absolutely amazing sketch. I've looked at it once quickly and gone, that's good. And now I've looked at it again. And that's absolutely brilliant. Slow, you are ever so talented. It's a couple of villagers. One's in a minecart. I'm holding a shovel. Am I seeing all of the image here? And you can see the rails, yeah. And there's like a squid carrying a villager as well. That is fantastic, man. Appreciate that. That's really cool. Yes, so peeps, go check the Twitter and you can see that. Oh, we can still abuse this guy's trades. That's terrific. Let's keep that going. We're going to get so many emeralds. And what do you have for trade? Oh, another one we're abusing, but your iron is locked. So, you get the kick. You are useless. So cruel, isn't it? Yeah, thanks for the emeralds. See you later. Oh. Potted Draws says, Lo, that is amazing. See, you've got some other people agreeing here. And the poster that you made, by the way, absolutely amazing. I've got a big print of it, and it looks so good. So good. Bam. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to go down for a second. Right, we've got another one over here. I had a feeling I needed to do the iron trade. Let's just do the one with that chap, since he needs to refresh. Gaming Fan says, I am from London. You? I am not from London. And, oh, I shouldn't have done that yet. 13, that's okay. Is it 13 or 12? We keep getting 13. It says 12. I'm going to keep trying for 12. But we'll continue to abuse these trades in the process. Okay. X, we need Mumbo for the party. We need that mustache. I think Mumbo might be around. I don't know actually where Mumbo is. Don't usually see him on at this time though. Okay. Can we keep going? Apparently we can. What now? What say you now? Also, this chap next to him has got no label. Respiration 1 for 5 emeralds. That's probably like the cheapest we're going to see there. I'm going to grab some more paper and keep trading with these guys. X your tea. Thanks for the reminder. I'll get to that in a second. Angry Canine, welcome back, buddy. I don't know if you've been here for a while or not, but I just spotted you in chat. Always good to see the Canine. There we go. Asuma, I left a fixed design of this trade centre on my plot that gets rid of the water streams, which are pretty glitchy, says Rock Tiki. I would love to see that, man. I would love to see that. What's your IGN, Rock Tiki? Tell me your IGN while I'm sipping my tea and I'm watching chat. What tea are you drinking, says Swag Pro 10? We are drinking English breakfast. Alicia Legion says, still haven't used all that sugarcane. Nope. And I don't think I'm going to. I think the iron trades and some of the other ones are much better than the sugarcane one. But you do have to use sugarcane to get these guys going, so it's a bit of both, really. Rock Tiki is his username. Okay. No, we don't need to do that. Actually, yeah, we do need to do that. Let's do that again. Let's see if this guy will be stubborn. And I don't think he was going to refresh. What about now? Yes, thank you. Once more? Right, now that that's locked out, that's going to worry him if he doesn't refresh again. What did we get? Nothing. Let's take the glass. X, what do you think of I Killed the Prom Queen? I haven't heard of that band in a long time. I never really listened to them much, so not much of an opinion there. Just interesting to hear that band name again. Man, it's been years since I've heard of them. I assume they're still going then. Gaming Fan 1231 says, X, you play modded? I do, but today playing a little bit of vanilla. Okay, come on, guy. No, being stubborn again. Gonna try for it with the paper trades. Probably not gonna get anywhere. I'm not sure if this open and close... Actually, no, we did this earlier. Opening and closing and doing the same trade over again does work. Right, and you don't want to do that one again. Let's go get the glass trade. All we need is one more. And he's good with that one. Projectile Protection 4 for 28. That's a book I do want to have available, I guess. So I'd probably leave this guy a sign. There's also a respiration book there as well, isn't there? That is indeed. Right. X, are you drinking normal water or only tea? Smonoman, I drink water too. Lots and lots of water. I shouldn't have put that down because I do want to check what was the first trade. Respiration for 5. And the second one was Protect 4, and that was 28, I think. Right, so just keeping track of each of their trades. Also, did this guy produce anything good? No, I think we were just abusing the iron trade. So see you later, guy. Off you go. Right, I'm going to log off the server for a minute, because I'm very curious to see what Rock Tiki has for us. By the way, played at xisumatwo.com, now got a Christmas lobby that looks absolutely beautiful. This is put together, I do believe, by Outlaw Muffin. I'm not sure she had help. She probably had a few people helping her, but it just looks so cool. I logged in, I had to have a little look around. And yes, if we go PH Rock Tiki, this looks like a very cool plot, but we're here for a trading centre. Hopefully it's like out in the open, obvious to see. This looks like some sort of farm setup. Right, so is that Rock Tiki himself? There he is, we found him. Okay, and what is this? Waterless villager trading design swords are tileable and very reliable. Okay, I get it, yeah, actually. That's not bad, but I think that needs compacting. Also, can you make it one wide? That was the trick with the other one, it was one wide. I don't think you can. There's Biffa's mum. But that's not a bad design. It reminds me of the old sheep farm designs. I'm wondering though, like if you drop the villager down onto, you could have the rails up here and drop the villager down onto that. But yes, I like this. Also, when you let it go as well, I discussed this before. Imagine there's a straight rail like this. If it drops onto it, it's not going to move regardless if it's powered or not. So doing that would actually be a good way of doing it. I like it. I think it needs to be a little bit more compact. And also, I'd say it'd be really cool if you could make it one wide somehow. But there you go. Yeah, it was worth checking out, I think. Anyway, let's hop back onto Hermitcraft. That's where we're streaming today. Just wanted to see that. I wanted to know what Rock Tiki had there. X, are you good at maths? If yes, what is the sine of 90 degrees? Can't remember what the sine is. Also, I hate doing maths like on the spot, especially when streaming. Right, we got these chaps over here. Did we trade with you yet? You've got sharpness 5 for 40. I think we've got better than that already. But we'll trade some emeralds with you. What have we got sharpness 5 for? Not sure. But we've got Fawn's free book for 11. That's incredible right there. Hi X, how's it going this evening? Says Elizabeth Bell, 1980. It's going really good actually. Thanks for asking. Let's have a look. None of these guys are sharpness 5. Where's my sharpness 5 guy? Sharpness 5, 33. What I need to do is make a notepad with all of these written down. So, although we've got the signs here, I don't want to refer to them constantly. Anyway, you've seen what the trading is about. I don't want to do this all stream. So maybe we'll go do something else. Bam. Get rid of those ones we don't want to trade with. Let's put some things back into this chest. Also, didn't I leave some of this stuff in my ender chest? X, what are we doing? Says Misa User Plays. We are trading with villagers, my friend. I might have an ender chest back here. No, I don't. Are you going to play Sky Factory someday? Probably not. Probably not. Let's grab these ones. We'll take these to the chest up top. Right, so there is something that I want to do. Before we go up top, though, we're going to go down and check on something. X, where are your other servers like xisumatwo? We're not streaming xisumatwo today. Will's White got loads of requests to do vanilla, so I thought, hey, let's do some Hermitcraft. X, what is the stream plan? There is no stream plan. It was just trade with villagers and try and get these guys to work. Okay, so nothing from this one. Over here we have... Yep, this guy's definitely doing something, isn't he? He's definitely doing something. It's like he's replanted a few. He's left a potato on the ground, but he's not replanting all of them. Over here we have nothing. And anyone saw the new music of PSY? Says Rurotramp. I remember that, Gangnam Style. I have not seen his new music video. Is there something on top of that slab over there? No. This one looks like he might have done something, but again, it sort of looks similar to when we came down here before. So what we'll do we have any villager experts in the chat? That's what I want to know. People know the villagers stuff inside out. Apparently we just hit 1,000 viewers. Thank you for everyone for coming along and checking out us streaming today. If you haven't hit the follow button, of course, be sure to do so. And I love this base. Right. Up the top here we have the village, which I moved up. Spoilers! And I moved the doors outside because I wanted to remove the false village. But I don't know if this is working, so... If you're a villager expert, you need to let me know. Apparently Mystic Bandit is a villager expert. Have I successfully disabled this village? Or will this probably still count as a village? Misa User Place says, I know they love emeralds, X. They do love emeralds. They do. They like trading those emeralds too. Can you do a base tour, please, says Hugo. Yes, I can. We can do a base tour. Your villagers are too close to your breeder. Ah, Kyle, I hope you're not right. That's the last thing I wanted to hear, really. Maybe I'll have to do my trading project before we can get them farming. But the farming's for trading! Oh, so silly. Kill the villager to disable, says Kyle. I don't want to kill it. Counts as a village still. These are not valid doors, X. Voodoo Beard says, don't the doors need a block above them to count as houses? I'm not sure. Well, chat is pretty mixed on what to do, so let's leave that one alone. Let's do a base tour. So this is my base area. We've got some temporary stuff up here, like a field of netherwarts. We have a pig in my crazy sorting system over here. And then I haven't really done too much above ground because I'm not much of an outdoor builder, but we have our little entrance down below. We've got a farm over here and some towers. And to be fair, I'm probably going to build a few more buildings up here, but not a lot because I know what I'm like. Anyway, over here we've got the witch farm that I designed for Minecraft 1.9. Let's have a pier in there. Can't really see much, just spawning floors. Pistons at the end there, you can just about make those up. Some of you in chat are saying that we need blocks above the doors. Well, I've done everything so far without blocks above the doors. We've got a wandering cow over here. Doors are not valid. Put a block directly over each door. I mean, the point I was making is that I want to make this village invalid, right? To stop the whole mess with the breeding going on down below, but I don't even know what's going on anymore. Hey X, what do you use local to record, says Kyle. I use OBS. And it is good. Right, so yeah, this little farm over here is a micro farm. The idea was to make a farm that rather than being big and crazy, make it as small as possible and just have it run around the clock. And it weren't too bad, but this thing occasionally breaks and has actually produced like a ridiculously small amount of sugarcane. I thought over time it would add up, but it really didn't. TVMC is saying remove the doors. Do you know what? I wanted to leave the doors here so I could pick them up and put them back again. But I think you're right. Now I don't want to forget where they're supposed to go. So hopefully, you know, I'm just going to take a screenshot. That's right. I'm going to put an iron block there. That's a screenshot. That'll help me remember how to lay out the doors. Good. Right, let's remove the doors. Maybe that'll make a difference. Probably won't, but whatever. Eat your carrots, says Pony Draws. Thanks for the reminder. What's the Redstone Advent Calendar, says Gaming Fan? Well, basically, an Advent Calendar counts down the days from the 1st of December to the 24th. And because it's a Redstone Advent Calendar, it means every single day leading up to Christmas, you'll get a Redstone video. Cyberdeath says, now the village is gone. Good. Hopefully it is gone completely. If it is, what I'd like to be able to do is disable it like with a switch, but you can't place and remove doors with redstone, so maybe that's not possible. Yeah, so this is like the top area of the base above ground with the lovely amplified terrain. And now we're going to go down into the base and continue our little tour here quickly. So floor number 1 is all about storage. This is the inside area. We have like delivery to farms over here that we can then deliver to other places in the base to trade with. We've got bulk storage of items. We've got our witch farm drops. Wow, double chests. That's nice to see. It is filling up. That's really good. And then over here we have like mass bulk storage, which is a little bit broken at the moment. There's like the wrong blocks going into each bit, but we've got sand, we've got stone, netherrack, sort of all bulk stored together. Dirt over here. Then we have some mass organized, sort of sorted out blocks. So gravel is automatically sorted, as is granite, diorite and andesite and iron and other things. Then we have our main like master storage system. This is where all of these things can be automatically like sorted into these chests. All you have to do is put the items into this chest over here and it will sort them out. So if I put in iron, these are all going to go into these chests right here. Kyle says, I love your base. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Over here we've got like automatic sorting for bone meal, gunpowder, string, rotted flesh, some extra chests for my like armor and stuff. And if we go around this side, wow, my voice is starting to go. Give me 1 second, please. Leonidas says, Dear Asumi, you haven't made a tutorial in a while, or have you? I made 2 this weekend. I've been not stopped making tutorials since forever. Right, so over here we have this delivery system that can deliver items elsewhere from these chests. Things will be auto-magically arriving here. Oh, have you gotten stuck or are you just delivering? I think it's gotten stuck. Wait a minute, why are you turned off? Are we backed up? We produced so many melons that it's backed up all the way. That's incredible. That's an incredible amount of melons. So these tracks just all go off to different places in the base. Let's continue on this way with our little tour quickly. Got squid coming through the wall, it's a feature. And this is where our items come from the witch farm, and they get sorted out over here. Then if we go around to the other side, you'll see bits of like minecart tracks that deliver items into the chests. And then over here we have some massive sorting systems. We've got two there, one on that side, one on this side over here. All of those items that I put into that chest earlier are going through this item elevator. All of this is silent. So it goes up here, goes across, around, and then back into this massive, crazy item sorting system, which is absolutely mental. These items go off to different places as well. Why don't you practice exterior building at the iron farm and make an industry type building around it? Leah, I should really try and do more exteriors. I know, I'm terrible though, I always avoid it. Yeah, so then that's the first floor of the base. So now we're going to go down to the second floor, which you've probably seen a fair bit of already, so we'll skimp over this one. We have our our bone mill crop growing machine, whatever you want to call it, right here. This thing is super fast, made by Impulse SV, who's also on the server and online right now. Here's our little trading booth for like trading with specific villagers. Here we have the library for all of the trades we're trying to unlock. So you can go in here and open up, bam, and then trade with this guy for Silk Touch, only 14. Awesome trade. And then close that again. And that's that little room. Over here we've got a visitor who's not welcome. I was trying to select my sword then as well, but I pressed 1 by habit. So we've got the breeder there. You've seen all of the trading stuff that we have behind the scenes. Over here we have the enchanting area with adjustable enchanting station through the use of water. And each time you turn it, more water will come down. And it actually drops down more than that is like practical, but it's super cool. And then one more and it should go back to normal. Bam. Super cool stuff. So over here we've got 2 sets of furnaces. These ones are normal. These ones right here are actually part of a system where the witch farm delivers sticks to it, and the items go down into the furnaces from up above and then go back up into a chest up there. I'm just wondering if I could show you that, but actually I could. I think there's like a way to get to that area. Yeah, let's go back up top and I'll show you it quickly. K4T13 says, X, what's going on? Just a tour. No, we're going to be doing bits and bobs, but I got a request for a tour. And we've got a noise in my ear from SNGB saying, smiley face, thank you so much for the donation, buddy. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Thank you again. And yeah, this is the back area. If we go down below to the bottom of this storage system, all of this redstone is to power our lights that indicate when the storage system is doing its thing. You'll see here all of those furnaces. There's like I'm pointing at stuff and I understand it, but I know it's not going to translate for everyone. But basically, if we look at these coloured bits right here of clay, that's where items are like being elevated back up into a chest at the top. So if that even made sense, I'll go to the top and show you it practically. Let's close that. So if I put items into this one called smelt, what could we smelt? Let's grab some cobble. Bam. Desmond Taylor says, anyone else know if there is a tutorial for Asuma's sorting part? There isn't one. The person who sent me it didn't make one. I haven't made one. Yep, so when we put items in that chest, they go down to this floor, and they get smelted and automatically sent up to the next floor. So that's that one. Let's go to the next floor already, because I really want to crack through this. This is the potion brewing floor, and it's almost finished. This side over here isn't finished, but we've got a witch back there. There's some more spoilers. I'm spoiling everything I did in the next episode, basically. Bottles get delivered over here, but thanks to an error that I made... Actually, no, it's a bug. It's not my fault. Sticks get delivered over here as well, which is something I've got to fix. But you chuck the bottles in over here to fill the system up, and the way this works is when you want a potion, you just come over here and take it. Shouldn't that one be hooked up by now? I'm not sure if I hooked that one up. But basically, you come over here, you take a potion out of the chest, and it will instantly start brewing more potions. It basically brews on demand, so you can take more than a chest's worth, and it will just continue brewing. So back here's the entire system for it. If we go into this little room, you can see each of the... Ah, I fell down. Each of the little brewing machines are in here. And they basically... When you take items... Like, where's that chest? Let's just pop that down here. So, when this is empty... Or, sorry, when this is empty, it'll start brewing more potions. So you've got this, this, everything in front of it. You can take all of those potions and it will continue to brew. So you can see we've got tons of ingredients hooked up here as well. It's all pretty awesome. That's why we have all of that nether wart. So that's the brewing floor. There's actually a little bit more to this floor. Gamer says your base is amazing. Thank you. It has taken a long time to put all of this together, but it's been pretty awesome. So over on this side, we can't actually get there because I kind of like didn't really think about what to do over here, and I haven't attempted to fix the problem. Can I actually like... No. Well, back there's a netherwart farm. I think we should go visit it though. So bam, over here you got this massive netherwart farm where you get in the minecart, it takes you all the way up to the top, and you can replant them as you come back down and pick them all up as well. And that's this room right here. Heflego says map download anytime soon. Unlikely, as we don't release the maps until we're done on them. Right, so that's everything up to the 3rd floor. The 4th floor hasn't been started yet. And then the 5th floor is the one that we've been looking at. So what we're going to do is... Oh, I just need a couple of blocks. I'm going to have to go grab some blocks. Blocks! Yay, blocks! Oh, that's where all that redstone went. I knew I had some redstone lying around. I had to craft loads of repeaters and stuff the other day. Let's take these valuables back, as I'm going to use them on other projects, basically. Right, so down to the next floor. X, can I tell you a joke, please? Feel free to leave a joke in chat. I'm going to sip my tea while I read chat. Milo says the end is a pretty much abandoned place that needs some building. Well, when 1.9 comes out, not saying anything, but we might be going to the end. I like your base on a xisumatwo server world, X. Thank you. Right, let's go and look at this problem. I think I know what the problem is. We're going to go to... I want them to farm wheat. Actually, wheat's going to be useless because they'll craft it into bread. Asuma, how are you going to fix the brewery for 1.9? Remember, there will be blaze power required. Well, basically, I'm just going to put them in the hoppers. And with enough stacks, there'll probably be more in there than you'll ever need to know about. Right, so what we'll do is jump up here, place that down, and this guy can't escape. Oh my god! Oh, now I need to go grab... Right, that's not supposed to be stone. On the other ones, it isn't. However, for what I want to do right now, I've got a noise in my ear, and bam, place down the block. Who's this? Got a donation here from Yellow Harold saying, "Hi X, love the stream. Take a look at Tango's Iron Trench. It should have a way to turn villagers on and off that still works." Not a bad idea. Thank you for the donation, buddy. Hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. I think we will do that. We'll take a little trip over there, grab some more iron, and see how Tango did it. I don't have any dirt lying around. I don't have any in my ender chest. And, oh, noise in my ear again. My good buddy Python GB subscribing for 8 months in a row. Thank you, Python, for the epic support. It's good to be playing with you here on the server. We need to do something together again, man. He's online right now as well. I didn't even notice. Yeah, it's been a while. Maybe we can meet up and do a little like base tour or something of each other's areas. Where am I going? I'm going to get dirt. Precious, valuable dirt. Another noise in my ear. What one is that? That's Fulks subscribing for 8 months in a row. Thank you so much for your support, buddy. Do appreciate it. I hope you're having a good time watching today's stream. And is it me? Or did that make a different noise than just a moment ago? Have you been streaming for 8 months or more? Boy, time flies, says Mr. Magma. I think it might be even a little bit longer than 8 months, but I don't know really when I got started proper, but it's been fun. Dirt. I am terrible at remembering things. Let's grab a hoe. In fact, there's several things that we may end up needing here, so let's try and grab a few of them. Might need some glowstone. Got my axe, that's good. And we'll definitely need a hoe. Actually, I think that'll probably be it. So we might be fixing this problem. X, the joke appeared. Misa Yusa says knock knock. Who's there? Right, let's keep going down. Grab some boats and hoes. Fulks says I have been subscribed as long as the pink creeper. Is that a joke? I don't understand that. Who is the pink creeper? That is the question. Bam. You're being a good villager and you're on the broken farm. What's going on here? Ah. Aha. Aha. I sort of said to myself, bring some dark oak slabs. Then I said, nope, won't need those. No, the light level here... Right, so some people are suggesting the light level needs to be 7 there. But it's 9. Either way, that's supposed to be... It's supposed to be that. Like that. Now what are you going to do? Let's see if it does anything. X, you should go play some mini-games on Hermit Frills with Impulse. I am streaming at the moment. I've got no idea what Impulse is doing. I imagine he's probably at work at this time of day though, so that's not going to be possible. Right. Let's give it that bucket and keep the glass over there. So in order for us to get a light level of 7 here, we need to rearrange the lighting in the roof, don't we? And Rima Nari says, yes, it needs to be 7 on this spot. So you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. I don't. I mean, people told me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just heard that it needed to be this way. And I'm trusting the advice of strangers. Right, so if we swap it around like that, what have we got here now? Oh, it popped out. And it's exactly 7. Okay. That's all we need to do. So we move those back by 1. Well, that's nice and easy. But we would also have a glowstone there, which ultimately messes with that. So on this side, let's say we didn't. That would actually be fine. Right, so on one side you don't have a glowstone, and then we move these out by 1 on each corner, and that would fix it, I think. Let's go around and try that. And I might have dark oak. I don't think I do. I might have it in my ender chest. Right, so you should now... Wait a minute. That's 7. That should pop out, right? Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it. Also, what? Oh, that one's a 7 too. Ah, that's not good. Maybe we do something like smelly and just put like a block there and be like, nope, we're not farming that block. I don't know what to do. Right, I think we need some more supplies. You've got to get away, my friends. You are not escaping this place. You've got to work. Elesfimo says, who else thinks Trump is losing it? I got to say, I'm gonna get political right now. I do not follow American politics closely, but I catched a speech of his the other day, and I gotta say to anyone, like, if you support Trump or just some food for thought, not telling you what to think, just think about this. Like, listen to what he says and ask yourself, can we be more critical about what he's saying? Can we, like, think a little bit deeper about this? Because I saw him say something like, what did he say? Oh my god, it was so obnoxious. It was like, oh, he was saying like, these people are evil, and then the crowd cheers. And then he said something like, and ISIS is getting rich, and like, we've got to bomb ISIS. And I was just absolutely gobsmacked at how, like, how simple these statements were and how short-sighted they were and how... I can't put it into words. Simply Adam says he's a madman. He might be, but he's a madman who's running for president with a lot of support. And that is really worrying. But that's all I can say, really. Just use your noggin, and when you hear this guy talk, like imagine like it's your job to argue against him and say, but wait a minute, because the way he was speaking about, you know, choosing to bomb a country, I can't believe like you can think like that. And like how can there ever be a crowd cheering when someone says we're going to bomb a country? How does that make people cheer? I'm like deeply concerned by that. Like, how is cheering to saying we're going to bomb a country a good thing? Like, that's clearly not how you solve a problem. Like that's, you know, trying for peace with war. That's double thinking, you know, if you think that an act of war will bring about peace. We need to get a petition to get Asuma to press F3. I've just pressed it. Also, I pressed it a while ago, so I don't know what you're requesting there. Do more in Minecraft, says Anders. Anderverders, even. Donald Trump is to America what David Cameron is to the UK. Need SIE? Yes, I kind of understand what you're getting at there. As Juicem B1 says, bombing countries has worked in the past, right? Right, well, I see what you're saying too. Clearly hasn't. What did I come up here to grab? Slabs? Yes, we need more slabs. And we needed a solution for that one block that had... Right, we need like... I'm not sure. I'm going to grab... I don't know what's going to look good. We're going to grab some dark oak stairs as well. And I think it was... What were the walls made out of down there? Pink? I think it was pink clay. Let's grab some pink clay. And I think we will be able to get away with what I want to do now. Drink your tea, says Genesis. Absolutely. Okay, glowstone buried in the wall. Temerate HMS, I was thinking the same thing, but then I thought that's going to be a pain. It's going to be a pain. X, where the light level is 7, you should place water. Not a bad idea, really, but we've already got the water laid out. X, what music do you listen to, says Cactus. If you go to asuma.blogspot.com, you can find a blog full of the different musics that I like to listen to. X, did you know that Bob Ross died in 1995? I did. I did. It's very sad that he died. Don't escape, please. Oh, there we go. But yes, I did know that. So, this guy's planted again. It's just going to pop out, isn't it, when it gets an update? Which we could probably force. No? Yep, we can force the update. Oh, do you know what I'm going to say now? We're going to see the dirt, and I'm going to want to put the red clay there, aren't I? Look, get out of it, you. Bam. Yep, dirt at the bottom. I'm not even going to be bother about it. Right, so then what we'll do is we'll, like, fix it with this. This is so bad. Oh, but it'll work. Also, don't need the ender pearls now. So now each farm is going to look like that. It's just going to have its own little dent in the corner. It's going to be wonky. It's a wonky farm. Oh. In the Netherlands, we had a politician called Greet Wilders, and he once asked the question, do you want more or less Moroccans? And the crowd said less. Makes me a bit sad, really. I feel the same way, Dragon Hunt. It is... Oh, it's a real shame when people like look at other groups of people and see themselves as separate and as if they were enemies somehow. We'll never solve our problems until we all learn to get along, basically. And yeah, pointing the finger at another group of people will never work. Let's do that. So we're going to go and move all of the glowstones back by 1. We'll do that first because that's nice and easy, and we won't mess it up, I hope. The string forces the update, says Sweet Tea Grace. Interesting. Interesting. I now want to know, like, What things have I done recently where I've wanted to force an update? That's a bit of knowledge I wish I'd have known at other times. Right, let's get all of these done already. A lot of you are saying Asuma for president. I'm not American, by the way. And I would have no interest in being a politician, that's for sure. Bowercorn says, and then there's Russia. I think you're making a sarky remark at Russia there, and that would, like, that enforces the point. Like, you've just, like, well, not victimized, but, like, singled out that country and as if said, and this is the way these people think. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. That's not the point I was making. Right, are we now 7? No, we're 10. Where be that light coming from? I bet you it's coming from down there, and that means spoilers galore if I have to go down there. Damn it. Did not want to make more spoilers. If I break that slab, he's going to run in here with me. Also, I don't want to break that string or the carpet pops off. How am I going to fix this problem? I'm going to fix it this way. Do not follow me in here. That torch right there, I need to break it. Yes! Success! Right, good stuff. That should fix it. A block in the stars says, bad countries don't exist, bad leaders do. Good way of looking at it. Wait, light level 10. Oh no! I did the wrong thing. There's a torch up the top. Okay, right. Do I have a torch on me? No, of course. Oh. Now I've got to go get a torch and put that one back. Otherwise I'll get annoyed that there's a torch missing in my base. And all I need is some coal. Let's head back up. Did someone know if Asuma's witch farm is still working in the new snapshot? I have not tested it myself. Had a feeling there's a bit of coal there. November Lima says, politics discussions always end up in bad arguments. In my experience, people who are, like, argumentative in that way will make it bad. You can have a discussion with someone about something you don't have to agree on. That can be done too. Right, so we have to fix that bit. I've destroyed your precious crops, haven't I? Okay, so that's going back down on that block. Nicely done. Then we'll probably find out that's still a problem anyway. Is there a reason... there is a reason you recommend us to always have an ender chest in our inventory. You're right, I'm not even like getting on board with my own tips here. I did have one, then I placed it down and forgot to put another one down. Right, so I know where the problem is. The way we're going to get to it is up here, which means actually I'm going to do that. And now we're dark. Bam. Now we're not. That appears to be the floor above. Hi. Hi, you. You've got a torch. We don't like it. No torches for villagers. What's happened while I was making my tea, says Misa Yusa Plays. Derpiness, more derpiness, and some additional derpiness. Yes, we fixed the problem. Chuck your things into the water, you. It's not going to do it. Oh. Right, and that means now we've got to do this one as well. Which is nice and easy, I think. Plop that there. Why don't you have full diamond gear yet, says Zero Cool. I do have full diamond gear, I'm just not wearing it, because if I get attacked by a zombie, it's going to damage all of my armour when I'm in a base with resistance 2, strength 2, you know, decent armour. Like, why have all of it damaged? It just costs me more, so I figured let's have less. And less is good. Right, so we're making progress here. I don't know if this is going to do the trick in the long run. It's also... Did I break the string? Are you standing in the string and... Okay, no, updated. Let's watch this guy for a second. Emma Victoria says, I love your derpiness. I'm glad you do, because it annoys me sometimes. Why don't you place water instead of this pillar, says Gucci Girl. Well, we did that before. Sorry, we had that suggestion before, and I've already got my water laid out, so I decided just to do a pillar, which looks pretty lazy, I know. Right, so this chap's... I'm not sure what he's doing. I don't think he knows what he's doing, so we're going to leave him be. He's staring at me, he wants to escape. Pick up the glass, bam. They love to run out of there. They really do. When comes a new inspiration video, says Cohen. No idea. I'm not sure if there'll be another one at this rate. Basically, I'm not happy with like the way the videos were received. Didn't feel like it was really working on the channel, so I decided to leave it be. And I could bring it back, but I feel like something has to be different if I'm going to bring it back. Yeah, something's got to be done different for those videos. I think the tours were sort of okay-ish, but not really the best sort of content to do. Obviously, the stuff in the tours was really great. I'm not trying to put down the builds, absolutely not. The builds are fantastic. Just the format of it, I feel like it's not something I've ever really done before on my channel, and didn't really fit in too well. Let's have a look. So, light level 9, I think that just means the torch is higher here. So, oh, no, we can't go up. Oh, I've also got to move all of the... Oh, it might actually just be the glowstone first. Edsbo says, are Terra Tech videos ever coming back? I had a discussion with a friend about this. I've had a lot of time to think about... Oh, right, we're popping all of it out. That makes sense. Had a lot of time to think about like what it is that doesn't work for Terra Tech for me, and what it is not really the game itself. It's that when you collect blocks in Terra Tech, you have to manage each and every one individually, and that involves not just, you know, one block at a time. That involves swinging cameras around, trying to place it onto other blocks which are very finicky, and then you've got to press R over and over again to rotate a block. When you get past doing the very basics, when you're like a small little tech, all of a sudden, when you want to move somewhere, go somewhere, do something, you've got to spend like an hour dragging blocks around before. If you want to build a base, you've got to put hours into that. And like the next stage of the game for me was to take it to the next level and do big builds and stuff. And it just wasn't possible because it was so tedious to play. And so I kind of came to the conclusion that that was what was making it difficult, was that it just took so long to do something small and simple. Right, what's our light level? Excellent. We've done that bit successfully. X, do you forget the tea bag in your tea sometimes? No, actually, I always take the tea bag out. X, what has been your most enjoyable video to film? Heck, Wolfie, I have made so many good and fun videos, I couldn't even tell you. There's really been loads. Do you want to plant them down, mate? Do you want to plant them on the ground? Do you want to get to work and farm me some carrots, alright? Okay, we did all that correct, didn't we? I think we did. Let's leave. Don't try to escape. Bam. No escaping for that guy. X, drink your tea. Thank you for the reminder, the squawks. Javia says, X, have you listened to Hacken? Yes, I have, and I wrote some blogs about their music on my blog. I wrote some blogs on my blog. I don't like calling it a blog. Sounds a bit odd. Article. I wrote an article. Right, so you're over there. That's good. I'm pretty sure this guy has a torch up above. But what we'll do first is move these things. And put them in the correct spot, of course. Red Blur says, X, isn't this slavery? You could say that, but I think they really like farming. Although they're refusing to do it at the moment. That being said. Do you have any app of messages? Not sure what that question means. App of messages? No idea. Right, let's do the bit opposite. So what's the light level? Yeah, it's got a torch up above. So, 1, 2. And those things. There we go. Has the Ender Dragon been defeated yet? Yes, it has. If you have not seen the episode where we went and fought the Ender Dragon. Right, you gotta make note of this. Grab a pen, grab a pencil, grab a piece of paper, grab your iPad, your phone, or your computer or your keyboard. Mash your face into the keyboard, and once you're done doing that, make note. Hermitcraft episode 299. Right, there should be a thumbnail with a picture of me doing a facepalm on the front of it. It was when we got together to do the Ender Dragon fight, and it was like the funniest thing that ever happened. And because some of you haven't seen it, I won't spoil it for you, because I could talk about it and make those who saw it giggle. But it was like the stupidest thing you could ever do. And the episode is called Professional Minecrafters, as many of you have put in chat. Episode 299. That was just the funny. I think that's the funniest thing we've ever done as a group. I want to go watch it again now. Occasionally I just pick that episode out and watch it back because it's so funny. Oh. Yes, so we have officially done something. Oh, wait a minute. Is it me, or does that look like... That to me looks like a farm that's... Yes! That farm is being farmed. I think we fixed it. I think we actually fixed it. Yes! This guy is farming too, clearly. That's it, go. Break that wheat. Break the wheat for us. Break it now. Oh, he's just going to stand there and do nothing now. He's shy, we're watching, he doesn't want to perform. Oh, this guy's going for it. Excellent. I think we fixed it. Well done, peeps. Thank you for everyone who recommended that, because that appears to have worked. So I don't want to do any spoilers here, so either look away, but we're going to do some spoilers. So I'm going to try and reveal as little as possible. That's not going to work, is it? Nah, you're going to see pretty much everything. Where would the items actually end up? It would be at the bottom. Ah! Potatoes on the way down. Breads, which is not what we wanted. Nothing in that one. Okay, okay. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. We'll find out sooner or later. More stuff that I'll take back. Also, this bit of the song, absolutely amazing. Love it. Right, let's head back up. I'm going to take the ladder because it's quiet. Absolutely love those vocals. Yeah, this song is brilliant. Love that bit. Whenever that bit's on, I've always got to just like zone out and focus on it. K-Toast says these vocals aren't my thing. K-Toast, what's wrong with you, man? I'm joking. I'm joking. Wait, what did doors you used to stack up to? I thought they stacked up to 16. Were they always stackable up to 64? Huh. I need to look at my comments on the latest episode. On the snapshot video. Oh man, Supreme Ender says, hey X, what did I miss? Pretty much everything. Just gonna say it, you missed a lot. Anyway, let's chuck things into the sorting system. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. What else can go in here? Redstone torches, dirt, wheat, stone bricks, all of that. And that's my inventory sorted. Great stuff. That's why we built the system. Okay, someone in chat says, anyone want to bet how low Asuma will get before he'll eat? Teletubby says, I like hardstyle, dubstep, and I love Skrillex. Do you know what? I can never get into hardstyle. I can sort of see the appeal, but it doesn't work for me. Just doesn't work. Right, should we do more trading? Or wait. Weren't we supposed to go visit Tango's thing? Let's do some walk and talk. Let's go. Use a portal and go to the spawn chunks with the iron farm. Pick up some more iron while we're there. Thierry Bulk says, when is Polybridge? Do you know what? I'd love to record another episode for you by Monday, but I don't think I'll have the time. In fact, I won't have the time to do another episode of that for Monday. But I do really want to record Polybridge every week now. What do you think of Disney music? I'll tell you what, go search Cannibal Corpse Disney or like Slipknot Disney, Behemoth Disney. Someone made these amazing covers of metal music Disney style, and it is so funny. I totally recommend, especially if you like that music, it will be even funnier. But they are really, really funny because you can hear like the lyrics and the guitars are like supposed to be all brutal, but they've made them really soft and like kid-friendly Disney music, and oh, it is so funny. Oh, it's good stuff. Right, we're gonna go to the iron area again. Also, we have a ghast in our nether hub. Also, hands up in chat if you're new to Hermitcraft or just watching the stream for like the first time, new to me, anything like that. If you are one of those people, you need to go check out the Hermitcraft community. We have all made like an amazing server here together. I love this room as well. So good. So good. Listen to Lindsay Sterling. Is she the one with the violin? I have heard her music before. I like the way she plays the violin, but the songs don't do too much for me. Yeah, this is the iron farm. What would we come here for? Something to do with this. Also, I see a load of villagers. They might want to trade. I don't know who's actually... Are they there intentionally? Apparently there's an on-off switch. Oh, right. Yeah, look. Down the bottom here we've got a village. Someone else is on the Hermitcraft server. Yes, Impulse is. I'm new to streams, not to Hermitcraft though, says Feedy Lapis. Awesome. Well, welcome to the streams at least. Ow. Drink your tea. Have I even got any left? Yes, I have. Nico says, can you try to stream Polybridge? I might do that at some point. I might do that. I don't think Tango has an on-off system for this. There's some lava below, but that's for zombies, I think. Your opinion on Lindsay Sterling is the same as mine. Oh, there you go. We have the same opinion. Hi, X, what have I missed? Floris, you have missed everything. Literally everything. Right, this doesn't appear to have an on-off system, as far as I can tell. So, I think we'll leave it be. Also, this thing right here, I think I built this. This is like way back in the beginning. It's been an absolutely fun adventure here on Hermitcraft 3. What is an Impulse SV, says November Lima. I know you're trolling there. I know you know impulses. The Squawk says, X, please show us your desktop background, please. All it is pictures of stars. I don't have anything interesting on there other than the universe. That's a really interesting place, by the way. Totally recommend checking it out. Oh, that was so goofy. Right, let's go through. Some of you wanted me to check out Mumbo's notch thing, so... Oh, T-Monkey says, will you be in the Yogscast stream on Saturday? Because the schedule says it's Saturday, Mumbo and Hermitcraft. Yep, I am hoping to be there. I might be squeezed for time. It'll definitely be a priority to get involved. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm really hoping I can, but I might be a bit pressed, basically. I'll see how it goes. This is what Monkey Farm built. This looks really great. In his texture pack, it looks a bit odd. Also, I think I'm going to cough. Oh, I did cough. Javier says, you should listen to Porcupine Tree. I've been listening to Fear of a Black Planet. Been listening to a little bit of that. Looks like Monkey's done more work on this project over here, which is cool, because I wanted to get involved in that. So... what are we going to do? Head over to Mumbo's notch thing, I think. Timo says, do you like hardstyle / hardcore? I mentioned this a moment ago, not really keen on hardstyle. I like hardcore music, but not that hardcore. I like hardcore punk and stuff like that. So he's still got his spoiler walls up, and that makes me think that maybe we shouldn't be checking it out. Because surely he would have removed them. However, we can ride the minecart. Can we? Oh, that's it. Just move forward to go. I've not ridden this thing before. Who is Monkey, said Zero Cool. It's Monkey Farm. One day, I'm hoping in Minecraft there'll be monkeys and we can make a monkey farm. Well, that was loud. That was very loud. Ah, so what else to do in this area? Why is this path like disconnected from that one? Should be connected together. What else should we do? Oh, so some of you in chat are now telling me that yes, I shouldn't go over there. Okay, good. Also, Python's base is up there. I really want to see that at some point. A Blocking the Stars says, who is Mumbo? Another member here on the server. We got lots of members. And they can all build amazing things, like you see here. All of this is basically built by like XB, you got Tango, me over there, Impulse and me with the stadium. The arcade was false. The arcade machine was false. The rabbit thing I think was false in Impulse. This one over here was Clio. And Ender Games was Mumbo. We've got loads of stuff here that everyone built. Hermit Holes was Zul'jin. Boombox, yes, Boombox is a great game, crafty dude, indeed. Some of you are saying play Boombox. It's not a one-player game, unfortunately. The Squawk says, X, are you silly? I might be a little bit silly. X, ask Impulse. He just made a farm with a villager that gives him wheat. Let's go check that out. Let's go spy on Impulse. I imagine he'll be in his base. I know how to get there. I've never visited it, though, so actually that sounds like a lot of fun. Awesome Banana says, got to go, be back in 10 minutes. Well, welcome back in 10 minutes. I was going to say thanks for watching, but then I realised that you were only leaving for a little bit, so that's cool. We're in the Nether, potion on the hotbar, and let's go through this glorious tunnel. Oh, you're going to see some really amazing stuff right here. And I know those rails are loud. Guardian, Ghast. Can I move quick enough? There we go. Blaze, Endermite, Zombie, Zombie with the skulls. Oh my god, it's incredible. And lava. Ah, oh, that's broken. And so's that. Now, why did that? Quickly, through to the other side. Hello, doggy. Oh man, I have not seen this place like this close up yet. Bam, just having a casual little walk over the lava. Do you know what? It really works, having the orange glass on there. Don't quite notice it. Gareth says, first stream all the way from India. Awesome. Awesome, buddy. Thank you for tuning in. Cool, so each of these go to the different wings. That's the Tango wing. Ooh, that's the Impulse wing. And then this bit will take us to the middle of the base. Girly Girl says, can you read? I can. I can read chat. Some of you didn't see the glass in the base there. That's funny, above the lava. So this is Impulse's wing. On the opposite side you've got Tango's. I don't think he's started that yet. So apparently Impulse has built some cool farm with villagers that we should check out. There's the storage system. Got the biome in the corner. Tango's area. Does he know I'm here? That is the question. Let's hide. What can we do? Why didn't I bring something with me? He's probably going to see me now. Where's he going? I don't think he knows I'm here. Right, he might... I didn't bring anything. I don't know what I'm getting like so worried about because I didn't bring anything. But now I'm thinking, can we prank him or do something? Oh, I should have brought like some TNT and obsidian and like blown it up without breaking anything. Oh, some of you are saying the farm is the same as mine but bigger. Oh, okay. And there's a tunnel to Impulse's area, which is where the farm is. Okay. Blocking the Stars says he knows who Mumbo is. Alright. Right, Impulse is coming back. What are we going to do? He's coming this way. Maybe we'll make him jump as he just walks past and I'm like in his base. Shoot him with your bow, hide and repeat. I could do that, couldn't I? I could... I wonder if he saw me. Like... Would that even go near him? Would he even hear that? Place a random block. Not a bad idea. I've held shift all this time. See, I don't know how long he's going to be over there. Right, he's coming over this way now. He's going to walk past me, so I'm just going to stay here and see if he notices. He's right there! He must see me. Oh, hi. I should have said excuse me. He has no idea. He has no idea. I'm only joking. It looks like he's building a saloon. This is probably spoilers. I think I'm spoiling stuff, so let's go. Oh, wow. That is a lovely entrance. Let's go over to the impulse wing. Oh. It's Proximite says, what's happening? We're in Impulse and Tango's base being a bit of a derp. That's what's happening. So that's the Patreon room. Where is this farm of his? Does it go all the way over there? Who can tell me? Someone said there was a tunnel, so if it's not like... It doesn't appear to be immediately here, does it? It must be off in this distance. The episode of Saloon is already long out, says G the Big. Okay, I still imagine he's doing something over there. So that doesn't look like it really leads anywhere, neither does this, to be fair. The fact that this is just rails, to me, says he's pushed something in rails along here, which could be chests or villages. The base is at the surface. Florist says right way. Okay, good. Ace Master says, when is the next Extreme UHC? Hasn't been decided on yet. We also need to build an API to include Twitch subscribers, I think. So those two things are a must. Aha! This looks like cow farm, not a villager farm. Why do I think there's a villager farm? I heard you guys. Let's go up to the top then. Oh, apparently we might be in spoiler territory. Okay. Well, in that case, what's been done? Okay, I don't know if this stuff has been included in videos or not. What is this? This is just... I have no idea what this is. Up the ladder, says G the Big. Right, this is... it's doing something. Right, I think this isn't a spoiler. I think I've seen this. Aha! So it's wheat because he harvests it before the villager can pick it back up. Fascinating. But what about seeds then? It must give the seeds back to the villager, right? Oh, so you're saying no spoilers so far. That's good. Yeah, I thought I'd seen this. So I'm going to guess that somewhere here there's an item filter, and it's for wheat. Also, those are not renamed. So the seeds, are they just getting destroyed? Because what I'm thinking is those hoppers, like, unless they've been... can they be filled up with seeds? That wouldn't work. Right, that's empty. So doesn't it pick up seeds as well? Does that make sense? Inventory is filled with seeds. Okay, but then the villager needs filling back up every now and then, right? Or has he got a system to give it back some seeds? Do you see what I'm saying? Either way, I might need to modify my farm and do something like this. Put some minecarts underneath it. Cool, let's take back all this cobble. Let's not wreck up the place. That was good fun. He will pick up the seeds, says Bugman CX. Well, if he'll pick up the seeds, then he'll pick up the wheat too, right? So how is it? Oh, the villagers just ate. Oh, of course, because he uses the seeds, and then his inventory's full, so he can't pick up the wheat, but he keeps picking up the seeds. Got it. Oh, right, that's a really cool system then. Well, now we know what to do at our base, basically. Lokimari says you're thinking the hard way. Yeah, I didn't really think about it enough, really. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Right, anyway, I guess we should head back to base. Pure Technicality says ding ding ding. I don't know what that's for, but hello, I'm here. Should we attack Impulse? Should we blow up his TNT? I'm not going to do that. I want to mess with him, but I've got nothing like here that's useful in the slightest. What's going on in that corner? It's like he's got some villagers over there. I'll leave it be though. Maybe mess with him some more. I'm just going to try and jump to the window. Just stare at him from the window. Oh, this place looks great. It's Tech Tavern. Oh wow! It's a bartender. It's a bartender, and all he's got is apples, melons, pies, carrots, and potatoes. No drinks here. No drinks for us. Yeah, this is looking pretty amazing here. And some horses too. Oh wow, this is awesome stuff. Yeah, this is Tango and Impulse's base. They're doing a joint base together. And it's looking pretty amazing so far. Different biome in each corner is how they're doing this. Anyway, let's go back to the Nether. Place random walls in Impulse's base. Steal his beacons. These are terrible prank suggestions. X, please punch him, says Lucas. Lucas, you're a terrible person. I'm joking of course. I'm not going to punch him. Oh, let's go... oh, like that. Oh, that's why there's pressure plates there, so you can just walk straight through. That's cool. Decanter says, what is he doing? We are just strolling around at the moment, having a look at other things. Now we know how to make a wheat farm, though, which is really good. So that's going to be fun. Place random walls in place. You're saying it again, Exoskeleton, and we've left already. Brilliant. A block in the stars says, X, please kill him. You're really cruel, you know. Lucas, I'm sorry, I was joking. Totally joking. I was just being a silly. I don't think you're a horrible person. I'm only messing around. Let's grab some more iron before we leave. Definitely need some more iron. Absolutely need some more iron. You have a minecart, Asuma. I did, didn't I? But I felt like walking and stretching my legs there. Don't forget to leave the minecart behind. Ah, yes. I will have to drop some back off. Let's take all of that and put the minecart back. Aim his railroad tracks into the lava. Oh, Slip Hater. What a terrible name. That's a trolly name right there. Ah, I see how this works. I think. So, I'll just chuck that over on that side. Slip Hater. Aim his tracks into lava. That is a really mean prank. Really, really mean. By the way, this over here just looks absolutely great. Cool. Alright then, let's go back to our base. Through the amazing tunnel. Do you recognise this fella? Love that. This project was so spontaneous as well. The way it came together. All of this on the floor, just brilliant, really. Asuma, this won't work for your farm though, because in your villager, the villager needs to pick up the wheat to throw it to the other villager. Otherwise it will just despawn. John lives on. It's going to farm, and it doesn't need to throw it to the other villager because we pick up the wheat and it picks up the seeds. That's why it will work. It'll work, and we also figured out how to get the other farms to work. So now this stream has been extremely productive. The only thing I don't know is what happens if we put the doors back over here, but for now we're going to leave that be, I think. If we put it back and they stop doing their thing down below, then we know that that's that, don't we? Smonoman says, X, are you still playing Doom? I haven't played Doom in a long time. A long, long time. Asuma, go get as many dead bushes as you can, then throw them at Slip. Awesome prank. I don't understand how that is an awesome prank, but it sounds cool. Ah. Oh, good stuff. X is there. Oh, that. Well, chat is moving very fast. Extremely productive, says Dragon Hunt. Yes, very good pun. It has been productive. Definitely has. I'm going to go check right now to see who else is streaming as well. Quickly. If it loads. Also, don't play stream back, please. Right, so False has just gone live by the looks of it. So we're going to do a raid on False. I want to say thank you to everyone who's... that looked like a derpy face back there. But doesn't that look like a derpy face behind me? Sort of does. Anyway, I want to say thank you ever so much to everyone who came along and watched the live stream today. If you haven't clicked the follow button, then be sure to do so. Thank you to all our donators, resubscribers, and everyone who came along and watched. This video will be uploaded to the second channel, and now we're going to do a raid on False. So I'll be hosting a channel. Feel free to say X raid. And again, thank you for watching. Bye bye.